Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of 2.5 Trucks. I'm one of your hosts, Ty Happy Productions, or just Ty.
I'm JTizzle12.
And I'm Mr. Slowly.
How are we doing today, boys? How are we doing this
We're
fine,
doing-
this fine, beautiful morning here?
I'm
doing
good.
so well on this sunny day on the island of Sodor.
I'm doing
Dude.
good. I woke up to my alarm this morning, 7:30. I was like, it's time to go.
It's time to party, dude.
It's time to go.
It's awesome. So it's gonna be a good little talk show here. We're not ripping. We're definitely not ripping off our boys here over at One Chuff at a Time. We're
No,
not
this
doing that.
this is completely
Our original idea. It is. It really
we came
is.
up with this.
Bro, it came off of our backs.
It flew into my funnel.
Bro, it did. Dude, I started peeping for joy, brother. Whistle going crazy, you know.
Peep, peep. Could you imagine Whistle sleeping? Could you imagine trying to deal with that? For
Dude,
real?
I would be mad as hell if I was like trying to go to bed after I pull like the flying kipper and Gordon's over there Whistle sleeping.
Yeah.
That's like a consistent thing in the show. Don't they sleep whistle in Magic Railroad too?
They do. Oh my god, they do.
They did in Magic Road, and it like kind of really like started in the hit era.
Yeah, no,
for the most part.
That's weird.
It's strange.
Oh, this is a weird show.
What do we like this? Whatever. That is literally just showbiz. So our first order of business for today is what's our histories? How do we start doing this? What do we start off with? You know, on this path that we call life.
YouTube, all that kind of all that good stuff.
Exactly. If you boys don't mind me going first, I'm gonna go
for
it.
No, you go for it.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
You got this.
So I think over the course of my like little history here, I've had 4 channels altogether. 2 of which are under my dad's name, which is funny. If you want, if anyone wants to fucking go track those down, you can. They're both still up. Really, it was like shitty like computer webcam videos. There's like 7 collection videos on that.
It's like the early Key Gray videos. Yeah.
No, it's like early Key Gray, except the camera didn't move and I was just like pointing at them as they went.
That's the greatest thing about the early Key Gray remakes is like there's like the Cranky Bugs one.
Dude, that was
like
awesome.
The camera's like flying everywhere. It's awesome.
Did you see the new one that he put out that was like a bunch of like videos that he'd never posted? What? And it was like he had to like explain what was happening in the videos because the audio on all of them is just you can't hear anything.
Was that like his like he made like a 3-hour long video?
Yeah, I didn't watch all, but like the bit that I did watch because it was fucked because he'd talk about it for like a minute. And then he'd just be like, all right, let it play. And it would just sound like
that's really funny. Oh man.
I couldn't
I think I've watched that. I would just listen to him talk about it and then skip to the part where it like actually he talks about it again because I don't want to watch the the videos made by the 8-year-old.
Which, admittedly, that's probably a good move because like it's unwatchable anyways.
Yeah.
If we're being so honest here.
Yeah.
So that was really just at the start of it, and then the third channel, it's called Ender Engine. It was originally called Ender Slayer 98. I wanted to be a Minecraft thing. It was fucking stupid because like. Like the first thing on there was like something called Thomas Wayne Railway Stories, and I wasn't aware that name was taken, so I was running with that for a while until somebody in the comments was like, hey, Percy number 6 was doing this. I was like, oops, Thomas Wayne Railway Chronicles now, baby. Bam. That's what it was for the next like 3 episodes or whatever. I had a grand plan going. Like at the beginning there was like a tower being built of some sort. Like it wasn't Tidmouth Tower because that was taken already. It wasn't Tidmouth Tower, but it might as well have been. Let's be honest here. It was like in the middle of the like of Sodor or whatever. And PT Boomer had his own little island off the coast or whatever, and he had and he was building a big freaking laser beam that could like destroy the railway or whatever.
Dude, how'd you come up with this?
I don't know, dude. It rocked. I definitely wasn't just ripping off, other people's bits. Because I also did reviews, and you'll never guess what I had in those reviews. I had a guy walking through the fucking woods.
Dude, that's awesome.
No way.
That's a staple. Like you gotta, it's walk through the woods. Do you want to do a crossover?
Well,
1 minute review, outro.
Yeah, exactly.
And the video's like 20 minutes long.
See, actually my like Brady or Turtles wasn't like my big inspiration there. It was I want to say Vinny. It's Nicky, but I'm gonna say Vinny because that's like what he was going by during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had the talking cat. I had like the narrow gauge engine character that like talked to me or whatever.
Ripped off his cat.
Yeah, I did because I did, bro. I freaking did. At least I think I might just be imagining that because that was like 10 years ago or something. Jesus, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's Vinny is definitely my biggest inspiration. Either him or Rob. I think maybe a little bit more Rob, honestly, when it came to reviews. Because like even now, I like those Rob reviews still hold up.
No, they do.
Like to this day, because they're not overly complicated.
I mean, the last one is though. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, but the last one's still like, man, one still slaps.
Like it's still just like it's just like a short film.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like that was always like when they were best, when it was just like a singular vision and not just like several people like doing something,
Yeah.
Like we've all discussed this several times, but like that era of like wooden content, with all like the reviewers or whatever, it was weird and like. And retrospectively, kind of shit. Let's be honest here.
What do you mean, bro?
It's because they were all copying the Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah, no, they were all just like doing the same gag.
And there were some reviews that like still hold up to this day because they were like carefully crafted.
Yeah.
But especially when it came to like towards the like Vinny, Mr. Conductor fan, his kind of stuff, they just like.
Crafted.
I mean, because like, when you
said that, I just flashbanged with the fucking the epic rap battles of railways or whatever it is. The Motor Man and Vinny with the bag on his head.
What I was trying to say is
that shit, bro.
They just stopped becoming reviews, and then kind of more became like stories with like these characters that they all made until like the last Rob review where it was like. It was actually the like majority of it was a review.
Yeah, which again that was a damn good video.
Yeah,
because it was.
And then he went into that room and fell over and died.
Yeah, exactly. Baby Blue.
Recently, rest in peace.
Yeah, that's a new addition.
And that was a good like end to it all. I think.
I think it's funny how these guys like they have like ends for their characters.
Yeah,
their characters are just themselves too.
Yeah, that's true. Like their personification. Oh, here's something. Speaking of which, I've had this like script written for a while. I don't know if I'm actually gonna make this ever, but I want to like have an end for my reviewer guy. We just call it the reviewer. It's whatever. I just want to have him like fade away because he just meets me and he's like, oh, I'm irrelevant now. I turn to dust or whatever. I just die. I'm probably never gonna do it, but I feel like it's been in the back of my mind for like years.
Nice.
Yeah, but now, now to wrap it up, I'm here with my Thai Happy Productions channel. That was originally gonna be a sketch comedy channel, but then that didn't happen. So I got my one series. I got a different video, like long form series or whatever. It's hype. It's gonna be good. I got some shit cooking, hopefully.
Yeah.
And that was cool. That's awesome. Who wants to go next?
Wow.
I guess I'll go next. I'll go next with my life story.
Yay.
So it was 6 years ago, man. It was 6 years ago. I started on YouTube. I did like webcam things too on my Chromebook. That's how I started.
Yes,
dude. I
dude.
did a Wooden Railway Rusty review, and my name was Rusty Fan.
That's pretty
How
good.
it all started. And
Rusty
I
Fan's
don't even know
awesome.
why. I don't even like
How'd
Rusty
you change that?
Oh, I should have kept it, honestly.
Can you go back to Rusty?
Dude,
Fan?
please.
No more JTizzle12. Only Rusty.
No,
Fan.
Rusty Fan, dude. That's the code.
Live long, Rusty Fan, bro.
And so on that video, Crazy Caboose Creations, Peter, rest in peace. He commented underneath it and was like, I can't remember what he said. He was like, good video, which he was lying to me. It was not a good video. But I got added to like a YouTube group chat or whatever.
Oh my god, I forgot
back
about
when those were still a thing. And that's where I met, some of my good friends, like Turbo711 mainly is one of like my best friends in the fandom. That's where I met him. And basically I kind of like evolved through meeting them into meeting new people, and my name changed many times. It changed to Arian Burt Productions at one point.
Got it.
Then it became Gordon Fan 04, which lasted like 3 years.
You were just selecting random characters.
Yeah,
Huh?
I just go.
Yeah. And my favorite Thomas character is like Thomas, so I'm not gonna be like Thomas Fan 1. Yeah,
they're like 10 million Thomas Fan 1s out there.
And I met these guys through Thomas Win Remakes. Clark, he really helped me when it came to making content and making videos and stuff like that. Your remakes, because I started as a remake channel.
Yeah,
and
I know somebody else that was a remake channel.
And it's kind of it's almost like I wanted to always do a series. I wanted to have a series, like Ty was saying with your big PT Boomer laser beam. And then just like I never did.
Yeah, because
like I always attempted.
See that's like the thing. Back in the day, it was either you had reviews or you did a series that was like long spanning. That was like those are the two things you did if you were doing one.
Those were the two options. No in between.
There's no
usually both as well. Did I run out already?
I was doing both.
Yeah, and that's like kind of a weird way to look at things. Like I can't believe like I only made remakes. Like that's all I did for like 3 years of my life when it came to content production and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like a few reviews here and there. I did one with our good friend Crimson 0291.
Oh, dude, the absolute classic.
I know that. What do you say in that? Can you say the line, Bot?
Yeah, can you?
Hey, man.
Yeah, dude, that rocks. Here's the clip, and get back to it.
Yeah. And I met you guys, and kind of like it's always been for me. It's been meeting new people, which has like kept me going.
Mm-hmm.
It kept me wanting to make content, videos, because like I want to do film as like my thing. But like what's specifically making me want to do Thomas videos, which I haven't uploaded in a year, but Thomas videos is meeting like you guys and meeting new people, because I think that's like some of the most fun part of this whole thing.
That's so fucking sweet and in a nice little bow for you, JT.
It absolutely is.
And then I changed my name to JTizzle12, and then now we're here.
Here we are to this very day. So we've discussed this. Like, what are your like future like aspirations here? Like, what do you want to do with like other like with your content like in the future here?
So I don't know. I'm not doing another remake for sure, because I think my last one will be like It's Only Snow, because I'm pretty proud of it. I think I've got to a point where I don't think I'm gonna make a video like that much better.
Right.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I mean, you can always do better.
Well, I mean, I always could do better, but like, is it really worth putting the time into making a remake when I can make a story over it?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And then I made, I don't know, maybe keep on doing stories, because I like Spam Mail, which was my newest episode.
I do like
out.
I do like Spam Mail a lot. I love Spam Mail. It's a very good video. It's a like on a not just because like Not just because I narrated it or whatever. I genuinely do think it's a very good story.
Yeah, and it's kind of one of those things where it's like if I have like a really good idea, because I do want to make some content maybe in the future that's more like talking based with like my friends or something like that, maybe reacting to stuff as a group or something like that. I feel like that could be really fun and like a good way of making content. But I think probably mainly stories would be like my main thing.
I can see it. Now, Ryan, you have a very different path than both of us here. Lay it down.
Bro, there's just a lot of stuff that's happened. There's just so much.
The struggle of being Australian,
Yeah, not really. I mean, that hasn't hindered me really in any way, if I'm honest, except for shipping prices. Haha. But
yeah, no, you can't get shit for cheap.
I started making Thomas videos because when I was a little kid, when I was like fucking tiny, I would go on YouTube all the time and just watch random like Thomas stuff. I remember when I was really young, when I was like 8, I would unironically watch a lot of Trainboy 54.
Oh, bro, same, dude.
Because I liked Phineas and Ferb as well. I liked Phineas and Ferb, and they were there too.
Everybody be hating on Trainboy 54, but if you actually he is not that bad of a custom maker, to be honest. Like
I've seen worse.
I've seen worse. Yeah,
I've seen better too.
Oh yeah.
No. The if we're talking bad cut, he's cream of the crop when it comes to not the best customs.
Dude, Woody the Engine.
Dude, Woody the Engine's freaking goated. Dude, what are you talking about?
I mean, Ryan, you know what we're talking about. I feel like for his ability to make customs, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, no, I think he gets his dad to help him a lot. You know what's fucked? Number 54 is he still makes videos to this day, and he's I think he'd be pushing 40 now. He's old. That guy has been around for a really long time.
I still imagine him being like 17 in my mind.
He still looks 17, I bet. Because he always looks way younger than he is. But anyway, so I watched a lot of Trainboy 54, and then I started making in 2014. I started making videos. That's how fucking long ago. How old were you in 2014, JT?
I can't drop that information.
Come on now.
I can't drop that information.
Put it in the group chat.
I'll put it in the group chat. But for the podcast, I was 23. But
no way. Okay. Anyway.
What? Okay. Yeah.
So 2014, and I was making
videos. Shit, boxes opening. Fuck.
I was making videos on this channel that was called Ryan the Engine.
Yes, dude.
Because I wanted it to be like Ryan the Tank Engine, but that was taken, and so it was just Ryan the Engine. But I made bulk wooden railway videos and stuff because I was still pretty young, and I was still just kind of playing with them, and it was kind of just I just had the camera and I was just filming it as I was fucking around with my trains. But I made some banger videos. I remember making a 2-part movie where where what the fuck happens? Percy and James get kidnapped by Diesel-10 and replaced with robot replicants of them, and I was using the battery powered trains, the wooden ones, as the robots. Man, and the normal wooden ones were regular Percy and James.
Yeah, which is where awesome. That went.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome plot. And then I stopped making videos one day, and then the channel got deleted. I don't know what happened to it, but it's all gone. And all of those videos, legit, I was on that channel for 2014, 2015 for 2 years, and all of it was just gone. And I was like, oh well. So I made a new channel, and I call it Tom and Bros Productions because I was 12 years old and I was very silly.
Yeah.
And this was okay. When I was 12 years old, I thought the funniest thing on planet Earth was Big Engine 87's old series, Donut and Dougie. I was the biggest. I was #1 fan of that series. I loved it.
It still is. It's still really funny.
No, it's not. It's not great.
There's a reason.
It's hilarious.
There's a reason he stopped doing it.
But I thought it was so funny when I was 12 years old, and because of that, on this new channel, I made this series that was called. It was okay. So Donut and Dougie. It was called. The series was The Adventures of Donut and Dougie, I think. So what I did was I just changed it a bit, and I made it Thomas and Percy's Epic Adventures. And if anyone remembers that shit, because I don't think any of the episodes are up anymore. I think they're all gone. I think I lost all of them. But if anyone remembers that, fuck, you're old. you're an old motherfucker. Because that was like 2016.
I remember it.
Do you remember that? Do you remember Thomas and Percy?
No, I don't. But I wish I did. That would have been awesome if I did, though.
I found a different one from Sammy Clark. I'm assuming that's not that one.
No, I don't think it's. It was on. It's on because Tom and Bros Productions is the channel that I still have to this day. I just changed the name a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Is Sammy Clark that dude that makes the all the remakes?
Well, it's no, it's a different character. I mean, it's that you're thinking of Samuel Clark. Sammy Clark.
Yeah, Samuel Clark. Yeah. Are they different people?
I was thinking of him too.
This is a take along guy.
No, it was Ursul's. It was okay. It was really weird. The series was like Tomy. I had like Tomy track, but I used Urtles on them. I don't know why I did that.
That's weird.
That was strange. That was a strange decision, but that's what I did. But like, I kind of just used my room as like the set. So like the desk became a location that the trains would travel to. Sometimes they'd be like, "Oh, Percy was up on the top of the desk," and and there was like episodes where they used the laptop that I had in my room because it was on the desk and it was always just there.
Yeah, that's the classic method.
And I remember I added locations. Like at one point, I don't know if I had ever got into an episode, but I remember building Action Canyon and just putting it in the corner of my room connected to nothing. And I was like, that's the canyon. It's over there.
Hey, you just gotta let
it was really shitty. And that I did that for a while, and then I moved all my Thomas stuff out to my garage, and I built that massive layout. That there are still videos on my channel that are up from that old layout.
Wait, the one on the table?
What?
Like, was that on a table or was it something different?
The ones that it was on tables. It was the one. Okay. It was the one before 2019 layout tour one.
Oh
no, like layout tour. See, that's a classic, but I was thinking like James Chat and stuff.
No, James Chat. Okay, so the way that the history of my layout was in 2016. I had the one that you see in the video with Duck that I made, like Duck Stay Out or something like that.
I vaguely remember that.
Duck Stay Out.
So I had that one, and then in 2018 I changed it to be like a bunch of different sets. Throughout the entire year, I was always like redressing, like I was always moving shit around and like building new sets and putting the tables in different ways because I was trying to find something smaller that was like more comfortable than just having the massive layout that took up the entire shed. But I couldn't, because having a massive layout is just the best.
That's true.
And
it kind of rocks.
And James Chat was filmed on one of those, and I think legitimately that set I think the James Chat was the only thing I ever filmed on it.
Okay.
Like that orientation of like having all the stuff in there. Oh, actually no, the Whiteface Troublesome Truck video where I burn a Whiteface truck. I filmed that on the James Chat set.
Which neither of which are up on your channel to this day.
Unfortunately,
no, they are. They're in. I have a playlist that's like.
Like of like old videos.
Yeah, if you go on my channel page and just like scroll down, you should find it.
Okay.
Dude, the oldest public video on my YouTube channel is really, really awesome. It's a Gallant's Old Engine remake, and the camera shakes in every single shot.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Oh, it's in old videos. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
found it.
Everyone's like, re-upload James Chat. It's still on my channel. It's just hiding in a folder because it's bad. But anyway, yeah. So 2016 I had the awesome big layout, and then 2018 I made James Chat, and I got really big from that for a little while. There was a while where I was getting like 2K views every video, but now I've kind of fallen off. and I just
That was
I'm
fun
trying to
stuff.
find the old videos playlist, but I've got
I
so
know
fucking many playlists.
it's like you know I did the same thing. It was like it's like kind of lower down.
There it is. Okay.
You make bangers though, so it's okay.
Lol.
It's a good trade.
It's a trade-off, yeah.
What else is interesting? I don't know.
The-
that's
the-
kind of where I'm at.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
2018.
well, you got the do you have your fucking Too Much Thomas stuff? You got the
Yeah, that's
Roblox
what I was
stuff.
about to say. You got
2018. I did a bunch of stuff, and then 2019 happened, and the shed I was in got smaller, and the layout became the 2019 layout that is still up on my channel because I'm banned from deleting it.
Yeah, no, because we will just shit on you if you ever get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
It's a very weird video. I don't really like it, but the video, the layout in it is quite good. I like that one. And then I moved into like a spare room in my house, which is a lot smaller, but I had to do that because the shed I was in got demolished because we were renovating, and we built like a big pool there and stuff, which is so much better. But now I'm in this tiny ass room. And I'm in like fucking Harry Potter closet. It sucks, and it takes me fucking forever to like get through the boxes. I have to shift them, and it's like it's a mission, but you know you get there in the end. And then so then I did Too Much Thomas, and that was pretty cool. That was awesome. And it's a really easy thing to do. I feel like a lot of people don't realize how easy it is to just like get involved with train shows and stuff. Because you know how I did Too Much Thomas? I found a place that was like doing train shows, and I just emailed them and I said, "Hey, can I bring a Thomas display?" And they were like, "Okay." Yeah. And then I did.
Boom.
They were like, "Yes." And then I did. And then I did it again and again and again and again. And now I think we did the 9th layout.
Damn.
The last one we did was 9. We being myself and Ben 11 GWR, who is not here and will never be here because he doesn't speak.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. He's a big fan of Splatoon.
Can't say that. Can't say that.
What? I just think he's a big fan of Splatoon. There's
okay.
nothing wrong with that.
But Too Much Thomas has been good. It's been very challenging, but it's been pretty good, especially having the help of Ray Murphy, the guy who did the original shows. He still talks to me. We're going to like meet one day. He's gonna come to one of the shows.
They're gonna cross paths
like sometime soon. It's just because everyone's busy, you know, with work and stuff.
Yeah.
But actually, I think that should be possibly happening soon. But you know, we'll see.
If he shows up to the 10th one, that'd be cool.
Yeah, number 10. That would be great. But Ray Murphy is an absolute G. He sent us a bunch of. Well, he didn't send them to. I bought them off of him.
Right.
I bought a bunch of his trains, so I've got a ton from the original Too Much Thomas displays, which is fantastic.
That's great. Work?
And yeah, that's where I'm at now. I've started doing. I do the Too Much Thomas videos a lot, but those are pretty easy to make. They're more for just like archival, if I'm honest, just to show off that, like, look, we did it. We did the show.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And aside from that, I'm working on not really a series, but like I've got a couple Thomas episodes that I'm making with Tommy Trains that have consistent continuity in the works. I've released the first one of the series, which was Double Quarry Trouble.
Banger.
That was a good video. Very happy with that.
Really, really good video.
And I'm currently working on episode 2, and episode 3 is written. Ooh. So we're getting in there.
Ooh. Delightful.
Not trying to spoil anything, but I think it's gonna be
no
good.
spoilers.
It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be
not a mention of a male van or a James.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Hold on. Oh,
wait, this is off topic, but I was having like this talk with my friends. Do y'all know what a Triscuit is?
Like the cracker?
Yeah, the cracker.
Dude, Triscuits are my freaking goat.
Dude, they are so good.
I don't think I've heard of that.
They're like little wheat crackers. They're freaking great.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're not Australian, I'll tell you that.
Well, no, because my friends are like, "What's a Triscuit?"
Oh,
And I'm like, you don't know what a Triscuit is? And I gave them a Triscuit, and they're like, oh.
I have a friend who didn't know what ranch sauce was.
Hold on.
I know, right? It happens to the best of us.
I guess.
He was like, "What is?" But no, he'd like never heard of it. He was like, "What is ranch sauce?" And he worked at like a fast food place that I'm pretty sure serves ranch sauce.
What?
That feels like that's like basic human like experience. I feel like
that guy's an enigma.
But do y'all have a Dairy Queen? Do y'all have Dairy Queen?
No.
That's heartbreaking.
We have, you know what I found out today? Me and my friends were talking about, not today, this was yesterday. Me and my friends were talking about the Cheesecake Factory, and we were calling it the Cheesecake Factory. We're like, oh yeah, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory. We looked it up and we realized in Australia, it's not called the Cheesecake Factory. It's called the Cheesecake Shop.
That's stupid.
Why?
I don't know, but like,
it's
the same thing. It's just the Cheesecake Factory, but they changed the name for some reason.
I mean, I guess like, there are a bunch of like regional differences. We talked about like Burger King before. What's it for you? It's like Harley Jack or whatever.
Hungry Jacks. Bro.
Hungry Jacks, yeah.
But it's like apparently that's like identical food, so it's
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I just dropped a fucking push pin on the ground. That's not good.
Just dropped the clanger.
Duncan drops the clanger. Oh, dude, Duncan drops the fucking clanger. That's
the clanger.
Dog, that's a banger freaking video. Who found that again? Was it Ronnie? Was it Ronnie that found that?
That's been passed along for many generations, I think.
Probably. It's just like some kid remaking the season 10 episode. Duncan drops a clanger. It's really freaking awesome.
Oh shit. JT, remember how the other night we were talking about the wooden railway diesel 10 with the Trackmaster claw, and I told you, oh yeah, I did that one time. The video that has that custom is still on my channel.
Yeah,
it's in the old playlist folder. It's called Toying with Time. I remember this fucking video. This was like I wanted to do a time travel story with Thomas the Tank Engine.
That's based, bro.
Which is really goofy.
Which is not awesome. What do you mean?
I mean, everybody.
Yeah,
I think everybody's wanted to do a time travel story at one point.
I did.
I did it though. I did like a time travel heist where they go back in the past and they move a coach and then the entire world is like destroyed. world, the entire world.
It's plain fucked up.
Oh, dude, my fucking OC was in this.
Oh, actually, that's actually a good segue. I was thinking about this. Like, I've had many OC in my day. Have you boys had any?
No, zero OCs.
I can't. No, I don't want to talk about it. There was one that I had, and remember how I was Tom and Bros Productions? So it was Tom. That was him.
Yes, dude.
And he had it was Thomas. It was Thomas, except he had. I think he had a big snowplow on the front, and I think he had like a big firebox as well.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's freaking awesome.
But it was just Thomas, and it was the same. He was blue with the Thomas lining, but instead of a number 1, it was just a big fuck off nameplate that said Tom.
Dude, if
I'm trying to find him.
If you can find like any pictures of him, that'd be awesome.
He's in the video. I need to fucking go to that scene. Character.
Dude, I've had so many.
I've got pictures of them, but they're like buried in fucking like old phones.
Oh yeah, no. So it's probably like a bitch to find them.
Fuck, where is it?
Dude. My original one. Well, no.
Oh, this is a different episode. Oh.
A different episode of the same series?
Yeah. I made a video about Percy getting bullied, but for some reason I decided that specifically they were going to bully him by calling him gay. I was 12. I was legit like 12.
You're 12.
Percy, you're gay.
They were like, Percy's gay. Percy's gay.
You're 12, and
that's like,
and it was the mid 2000s.
Yeah, you were 12 and a big fan of Diesel D199.
Yeah. No, and he's evil.
Evil and rotten. Yeah.
Yeah, evil Diesel D199. Even though he made the best series ever to grace Thomas YouTube.
Bang.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The first OC that I can like think of back of the brain. They were called Josh and Woody. My fucking goats.
Okay,
They were like two little fuck ass knockoff like wooden train things. I definitely just stole the name from like some old channel that I liked. If I can find it, I think I can find that channel right now if I really try hard enough.
This is the best picture I could find of him.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, wow.
Dude, Tom, let's fucking go.
He's got his firebox is bigger. I'm trying to get like a frame where you can see the front of him, but it doesn't. This video doesn't really show him. He's just kind of there in the background.
We all did the thing where we would like put tape over the numbers and then write names on like our train.
Yeah.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, see, I mean, what I did, for like a lot of the time, was like I did like Tony stuff like in like not even like 4 videos, just kind of like for me, I guess, when I was like 6 or something, and I just like put tape like and then paper, so like it was the tape was just on the stickers, so a lot of the time that it would just rip up the stickers from the Tomy trains, which is fucking.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, and most of those are sold off now. Because like, why would I want those?
Yeah, I don't blame you. Dude, you could have sold them to Lemmy. You need your wooden railway parts.
No. They were Trackmasters.
Well, we're gonna sell them to Ryan. He needs your wooden railway parts or track. Oh,
the Trackmaster parts. No, I sold like most of those like in a big lot over the summer. It's just like a parts lot.
Mm-hmm. I need to just sell my Trackmaster and take and play stuff. I just need to sit down and do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like, one of these days I got to sell all of it because I do wooden railway. I haven't touched Trackmasters in like, like a week. I was collecting Trackmasters and I was like, what am I doing? I'm paying $40 for a Playrail James.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'll just buy like a Bachman and I start buying the Hornbys. You know, the Hornby Thomas is like the best range ever, to be fair. So I think that's a fair trade.
I wouldn't say that.
I love how they look so weird.
They do look silly. Who is Scott Grayson?
I'm gonna say who's Scott Coffin. Who's
Scott Coffin?
Funny story.
I'm just looking like through the subscriptions of my first channel. Well, one of the first channels. I'm trying to find someone.
I completely forgot a part of my history. My channel got deleted at one point. As the same thing was like, I don't know how it happened. Like it actually just got deleted. Like I remember the day I woke up and my channel didn't exist.
That's you hate to see it.
Yeah. And then so there's this one dude named like I think is a Shiny Red Engine. Let me make sure that's his name. Because I don't want to get it wrong.
Of course, naturally.
But yeah, Shiny Red Engine. He does like Thomas animated stuff. And he actually uploaded after
10 years.
10 years.
That's always the best.
Ooh. Link in description. Horrors at the Construction Yard remastered.
I found out that I was subscribed to Chris Thompson. All right, we're gonna ignore that.
Bachman Chris Thompson with moving eyes.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Chris Thompson.
But I'm looking at so Shiny Red Engine. I like my channel got deleted, and then I made a new one, and he like made a video to say everyone go subscribe to me, and then that helped me out a lot.
What a fucking G.
Yeah, I know. It was honestly really clutch.
That's the go right there.
That's how it kind of was. You know, like everybody made videos about each other, which that sounds kind of weird, but everyone made videos.
It's like sub for sub or whatever.
Yeah, sub for sub. Yeah, that's how it was. Like you'd shout each other out, and like if you shout them out, you're like tough or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, you're that guy.
Yeah, you're that guy.
You're him.
Yeah, that was kind of one of those things. I did reviews for a second. I talked to Useful Engine 11 a lot. He was one of my buds there for a little bit. And,
one of your boys.
Yeah. And just these people that I've met, it's one of those things where it's like an evolution. Like I meet these people through these people I meet, and then I meet like my lifelong brothers,
Yeah. See, that's a good question of like the chain, right? I think the first friend in the fandom that I made was Tom is cool. He's my G. I met him like once, like years ago, like at a train show or something. But no, we from there I like heard about some of the like other wooden guys, guys like Aaron. What's his? Oh my god, what's his name? TWR fan.
TWR.
Oh my god, what's his name?
TWR.
Fuck.
Aaron, he's a good guy. What's
like 1992 or whatever?
I don't remember.
But yeah, no, I heard about like all those guys. Eventually, I got on to like and then like Tow Train hit the scene. Like Turtles and Thomas, which is really funny. Well, looking in retrospect here, Turtles and Thomas like shouted them out and kind of like started that path of fame or whatever.
That's crazy.
And then I got onto one of his streams where I think I met guys like Scarloria Reneus and Rondo 248, our boy collectively.
Yeah.
And then from there, and like freaking Rytron 12, we were boys for a second there. But no, like I just like it rose and rose and rose, and then fell and fell and fell, and then here we are.
Yeah, it's kind of that path,
Yeah, no,
that I think that everybody goes down that makes Thomas videos. It's just
what, depression?
At least,
well, yeah, and yeah.
I mean, at least like
from the Turtles, he just got so like mentally like depressed.
Yeah,
because he would like sad post all the time. Remember that time that he like upset a bunch of people because he made a fucking tweet that was like a Thomas Sky background and then a massive paragraph about how none of your friends are real and they don't care about you.
Oh my god, I do.
You remember that shit? He just did that out of nowhere, and he did that shit all the time. Dude, he was not a mentally well person.
No.
He was like clearly super depressed for real.
As much as like a kind of a dick he was, I hope he's doing good today.
Oh, he has to be. He got off Twitter.
Yeah, no. I honestly, the moment
you leave Twitter, it's just like that's like 50% there.
They're like it's weird. We're kind of like old guard now, because like all these newer cats, like they just don't make them like they used to.
Yeah, it's definitely very you kind of see more classic series styled videos where kind of the videos that were made when we started were like not classic series styled. They were just like stories, like how they'd be human stories.
And there'd be like a lot of like just shit that people made up.
Yeah, back in the day, it was very much like if you were in the Thomas fandom, you had to be making something.
Mm-hmm.
It was like it was either you made reviews or you made a series. Nowadays, it's like you can just make train screenshots and put them on Twitter once a week, and there you go.
Yeah, and you can be afraid.
It's quite sad because that's so low effort.
Yeah, I mean, like there's also a difference between
it's not necessarily bad, but like you can't argue that like compared to something like TARDIS Rescue, that's nothing. A train screenshot.
Come on,
man.
Mean, there are guys like Growler. Oh, I'm forgetting like numbers where like they put like a lot of effort into like editing, the screenshots or whatever, making it look like crazy professional. And then there are just people that just kind of have interesting sets of characters together, and that's what like pops it off. Which like there's a big difference between those two forms of like
it's
creation in quotes.
It's sad because I've noticed over the years how it kind of inverted in a way where like so little people are making Thomas content, like series and reviews, and remakes are still about the same because they're pretty easy to, but
especially in Roblox
when it comes to like when it comes to original stuff, it's like people don't do it nearly as much anymore because it's so much easier to just get 300 likes on Twitter from like, oh look, I put 2 Bachmans on the track and I took a picture of it and I added a little story caption and that's it.
Yeah, I think now especially is a lot of people are starting to leave Twitter. So I think we're seeing more like, especially with the trains community, like those people like crank out videos and they're awesome, like original stories and stuff like that.
Mm.
And but like when it comes to like other communities, like I feel like there's just not that much original content anymore.
Absolutely.
You know, to be honest, like look at the trans community caring.
Honestly, yeah. And admittedly, I'm not really keeping up with like the wooden guys these days. I don't really know what like any of them are doing.
I know what my boys are doing. I know what my boy Henry is.
Oh, excuse me. Except our boy Crimson 2091. That our fucking goat.
Future podcast guest.
Future podcast guest. That's a freaking lily.
A little foreshadowing.
Ooh. But yeah, no, like I don't know, like your boys JT, like Turbo 711 and all them. I don't know what they're doing.
He's a remake channel. He'd be making remakes.
Well, there we go. Like they're just guys that just like left, and that's and more power to them, you know.
Yeah. And that I think leaving is like it's like a natural evolution. You get to like a certain point where it's like you've been doing this, and then you're just like, it's my time to go. My
exactly.
time to
dip. Your time to pop off, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think leaving Twitter necessarily is like the end of everything.
Oh no,
I mean, that's not what I'm saying.
It's like a step, you know.
I'm saying that like leaving Twitter is like I'm talking about like just like leaving the fandom. I feel like you get to a certain point, you've made enough content, you've done enough things where it's like I'm done, I'm good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, I guess I don't really know what a lot of people like want to do with like their stuff, but I feel like doing this is a good way to like at least start practicing like a film career. Like that's really what I'm doing now. I just want to I want to improve my stuff until it's basically just short film worthy, you know.
Yeah. I feel like that's the goal for mostly all three of us.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Well, see, I kind of view making Thomas videos as my hobby. I don't think I'm ever gonna like not in the near future. I'm gonna be like I will never make a video ever again. I think I've definitely got a lot left in me. I'm gonna keep going for a while. I think.
Which is like that's like that's complete respect to the grind there.
Yeah. Then, and that's down to like how much do you really like love making Thomas videos and that kind of stuff, or like I really don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of I kind of lost my train of thought.
That's okay. But yeah, no, there's like because it depending on what you're doing, there's so much shit that just goes into it. Like I pull in from my experience here. If we're talking like a series or whatever, you know, you gotta like if you're not like just doing remakes or whatever, you gotta fully write your stuff. If you gotta make customs, then you gotta make a custom. You gotta like there's so much shit that really goes into it, and that's just talking like pre-production. If we're talking post-production, and if you're like super serious about it, not to say like people that don't do these things aren't, of course, but like if you're doing like moving eyes, if you're doing edited faces or whatever, like that's like the most time-consuming part of like my editing stuff. And then if you're doing like long form content, like guys like Unlucky Tug and like Thomas Theorist or whatever, like you got to be writing your scripts, you got to be probably doing research, you know. There's just so much stuff that goes into this that like it's, you know, it's I don't know how to like vocalize what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of work, especially when it comes to, let's say you're writing a story that make 3 upwards, you know, less around 3 hours. I think we can all agree. So like write a story, then the filming takes the longest.
Oh, absolutely,
definitely.
And that's always like the most
time-consuming part. Well, for me, the best part for me is the editing. I love editing videos, and I love editing. I also love filming. I think I love them about the same, but like when it comes to Thomas content, I definitely prefer like editing. And building the sets, I think, is also one of the most fun parts of it all. You know?
Dude, did you see that new video that what's his name? Thomas Tankman, the guy who
the big
massive
cliffside.
Yeah, is that his name? Am I getting that?
Oh, right? Yes, I saw that.
I can throw a photo up. Of the cliffside right now, but it's so cool. And I recommend everybody go watch that video.
The video of him making that is so crazy because he uses like
that's like actual water and stuff.
Yeah, it's like actual water, and it's like he for real like carved this like landscape and like covered it in compost, and it's huge, and it takes up so much space, and it looks so good. It's insane.
It's also the train modeler.
Yeah, the train modeler. Yeah,
The train modeler. What was I?
Thomas
the
Tank Bank.
Thomas Tank Man. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Whoops.
Probably think of our boy Thomas Tank merch.
Dude, future podcast guest.
Future podcast guest.
Hopefully, but probably not.
We'll have to see there. But yeah, no, like, dude, Bachman guys are some of the most like.
They're the best set makers, the best custom makers. Well, actually, Gage one of the best custom makers, but they're definitely the best set makers.
Especially when they're like super good, like cats like
Rondog 248.
Yeah, our goats Rondog. If we're talking Gauge 1, then like Noah LBSC engine.
The classic, what's his name? The Bachman Parts Department.
The Bachman Parts Department, freaking Kodak.
Yeah, Kodak.
Or Kodak, yeah. There's so many like Japanese guys too that like make some amazing
they're the best too. They're just the best. They're awesome.
They got the upper like there was the one guy that just made a Gauge 1 Ryan, which looks amazing.
Oh really? I haven't seen that.
I know. I'll find that.
Put a photo up on screen for me.
Bam, baby.
Yeah.
Same cats that make some banger freaking Tomy customs too.
Yeah, like Mr. Slowly in the call right here.
Yeah, Mr. Slowly in the call.
There was some Japanese guy that made like a Gauge 1 Harvey, and it was like seamless. I remember seeing that on Twitter. I was like, holy shit, that's amazing.
I think that would be the Gauge 1 man.
I think it's about time we kind of wrap this thing up.
It absolutely is. Well,
I was just about to start talking about Timothy the Ghost Engine.
Talk about Timothy the Ghost Engine.
No. Like finish us off with Timothy the MF Ghost Engine.
So Timothy, me and Ronnie are making videos for Timothy for Halloween, and that's gonna be cool. I'm working on the custom right now. I'm not gonna show it because you'll see it when the video comes out, but that's gonna be awesome and cool. And I'm thinking about it. It's on my mind.
It's gonna be goated.
Yeah.
Well, for real.
I think that's about everything we have to say.
It absolutely is.
About like our history, about Thomas. We've said a lot about content creation, inspirations. Well, we should definitely do an inspirations episode.
Oh no, absolutely. Because I feel like that there's so much stuff there that like is just but we're not gonna get into that now. Because you're gonna have to tune in next time.
Yeah, you have to tune in next.
I mustn't say any more, or I shall spoil the next story.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So that has been the 2.5 Trucks. I'm Ty.
I'm JT.
I'm Mr. Slolly, Ryan.
And we'll be seeing you next time. Goodbye.